right, here we are. That is a few more strikes in the 10-pin band right there. Little new intro music in case you guys haven't heard that before. That's a little change for us, or should I say tonight for me. My counterpart, Terry, is not here tonight, has an ankle injury and will stay at the house. Hopefully he'll comment here in a little bit and we'll be able to have a little fun with him. See what's going on in the world of bowling tonight. So I don't know if you heard, Shannon Pluhowski killed it today and came from like 18th to end up making the show tomorrow night. The women, the PWBA, will be on the CBS Sports Network tomorrow night. So if you don't get that, hang out at a sports bar or a bowling center that has a bar that has a CBS Sports Network, so you can watch the women. They're bowling in Dallas at the USA Bowl. That's a lot of fun. What else did we do this weekend? Oh, we had a tournament over in Tyler at Green Acres Bowl. Andy Patterson put on a scratch tournament. Great event. Johnny, just drew a blank. What's Johnny's last name? Somebody help me out. Anyway, out of Dallas, he ends up winning. Cully Foltz come in third, and Gid Rash came in second. That was a great tournament. Scratch tournament, 7 games, and then they cut the field down to 6, but then cut it down to 3. What else happened over the weekend, bowling-wise? The men were bowling. I think they're bowling up in Illinois or someplace. Tonight is a special event here at the Oil Bowl in Tyler. In Longview. I'm sorry, the Oil Bowl in Longview. We are going to be bowling on a sports shot. This will be different for all these bowlers. We've been bowling a typical league shot all summer, and so this will be a little bit different tonight. It'll be a sports shot, so spares will be at a premium. If you can make your spares, you can probably make the cut. That's the general consensus. Strikes will be hard to come by. If you can happen to find a line, you'll be leaps and bounds ahead of everyone else. Before I get any further, let me thank the Rustic Axe for sponsoring ETXBowling in our live streams. The Rustic Axe throwing inside the Oil Bowl, Champions Lounge. The Rustic Axe. If you've never tried axe throwing, it's a lot of fun. As the name implies, you get an axe and you throw it at a target, and that's the game. And it's become a very popular game in the country. And Trey and the group here put in the axe throwing inside the Champions Lounge, I guess maybe 6 or 8 months ago. It's doing really well. If you're in the Longview area and you would like to come out and try that, they've got you won't call them lanes, I guess bays. They have open bays for you to try your luck at axe throwing inside the Champions Lounge here at the Oil Bowl. They run specials throughout the week, different prices and such. So what are we going to do here as we prepare? Looks like we're going to have not nearly this crowd that we've had in the past, probably because of the challenge of the shot. I would imagine the shot is I'm not going to use the word scaring people off. That's not the intent, but maybe they just don't feel like they're ready to try this sports shot. It is different. Most folks will tell you that a sports shot will cost you about 15 to 20 pins off of your average. So if your average 210, you can expect to shoot 185, 190. And that's kind of the expectation. What we're looking at tonight, I would suspect that it'll take 600 to get through the first round. And if you can shoot 600 with your handicap, you'll probably make it through. Sambo Butler, he was up in Jonesboro this weekend bowling the PBA Regional. And I know he did, I'm pretty sure he cashed. I think he had a rough last couple of games, but kicked it pretty well. Up.
We're about to send it out to lanes. You'll have 10 minutes of practice.
We are about to get underway. I'll flip it over to the
one pair after each game.
All right, we're going to move one pair.
Bowl 3 games. Yes, Zach. You come more often, you know the rules.
All right, looks like we're going to have 4 per pair, and it's a fairly light crowd. We're going to move one pair of lanes after each game. I'm going to flip it over for practice. I will come back and update you and give you some updates, let you know where the cut line is and so forth. Talk to you soon.
26. That's all I was told. I'll go 4. You want to go 3? You go 3, I'll go 4. All right, sounds good. I know I'm 28. No, that's all. She said she did not. She was almost. Crap, not ready. I'm won't be. All right. Pretty sure we have 100 grand. We have 100 grand. It'll work better than anything reactive. Yeah. It's a shorter pattern that your thing won't pick up so quick. That's not good. I already teared up the lane. That's not good. That lane is wrong.
He just came back across the street.
Don't be a second chance. This is short seats. It's ETXBowling. With three and then cut first. Been here for 2 years, and almost every week all year. I'm trying to bowl a ball league here. I have a team that have a spot. From what I've been told, it's hard to get a spot here. 32 lanes and 35 teams. I think I'll say Come on, back. I'm thinking 200 every day might be really nice. That's what I think about that. Don't do it. You said it did, I'll be over the Oh, man. Big guy. All right, Leroy. If you win this thing, I get a representation fee, a ball fee. You tell me don't think of anything but urethane. Oh, I thought you were throwing urethane. Ah, okay. See, a couple of weeks ago, they thought you were throwing urethane on mine. Yeah. Ah, okay. I thought that you were throwing urethane. No, I don't even have one. Gotcha. That's not bad.
Yeah, skip a pair and move over. Skip one and move over. So where were you at? Now we're here, right? You're gonna go all the way down to the end. All the way to the end, yeah. Yeah, Yeah, skip one parent and hey, Leroy, it's on your recap on the top of the recap. On your recap, it shows.
Oh, okay.
Ready? 183. So 185 over the top 5 to 185. Top 6, yeah. And it's 184. 183 is 183 right there. 200 down there. We're the top 5. It's 6 times when I had
Yeah. It's over. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Victor told me I picked it up. I turned around and walked off.
You got 9, it's a much better shot. You can be more accurate. Oh, yeah.
Y'all ready for this? Here's the cut after game one. Everybody's been waiting on this. The cut after game one is 168. 168.
After game one, the cut, 168, 168. Also, I'd like to remind everybody, there is no smoking or vaping inside the building. We ask that you step outside. There is a smoking patio at the end of the building.
He hurt his ankle, so he stayed home. And like, you could come up here and do this. But no.
They're far and few and in between.
All right. Still waiting on the cut for game 2 or through game 2. I will let you know just as soon as I find out. Looks like my pair is going to be the first one to kick off game 3. I didn't see any scores much better after game 1 during game 2. I did shoot a 212, which there's a 203. I don't know that there's any other 200s. But I will tell you this, it is a difficult shot. I'll come back up here in a minute. I'm on 29 and 30, so I'm pretty close. And I'll throw some of those comments up there. Keep them coming. Y'all keep watching. Tell your friends. I'll see you in just a minute.
Okay, tournament bowlers, the cut after 2 games, 329. 329.
Normally I get excited about that.
All right, just so everybody knows, we're playing on a sports shot. This is not your typical house shot. So scores are lower. Obviously, you're seeing lots of folks struggle. It's a 36-foot pattern, 35 mils of oil. So there's a lot of oil, and it's all up front. So it's creating quite an interesting shot for all of us. All right. Well, for those of you scoring at home, yeah, that Carol, you hit it the nail on the head. 29 and 30. For some reason, no matter what they put out, I shoot 157 on 29 and 30, except for last week. I did get that out of my head last week. I don't really see anything big. There's a guy on 25 and 26. If he strikes out, he can shoot 77. He's going to shoot 74, 174, 146, 134. There's a 193, and Victor's got a good game going. Down on the lower end, I don't see a lot of anything big. I don't see a lot of anything big. Victor's going to shoot, he's going to shoot a deuce. That may be the only 200 of this of the third game. And like I said, for whatever reason, lane 29 and 30, when I'm on that pair, I shoot a 157, regardless of the shot, except for last week. All right, I mentioned earlier we're sponsored by the good folks here at Champions Lounge, the Rustic Axe. If you haven't ever tried axe throwing and you come to the Longview area or you live in the Longview area, come out and give it a try. Axe throwing at its finest inside the Oil Bowl's Champions Lounge. Axe throwing. Terry and I did a little axe throwing last week to kind of get a feel for it. It was a lot of fun. It is a little more difficult than you would expect it to be. Those axes don't just automatically stick in the wood. There's a certain amount of you don't want to. You know how you kind of flick your wrist in bowling, get a little extra on it. You don't do that in axe throwing. You got to keep your wrist a little more firm. Yeah, you got that right, Marshall. It does. Speaking of that, I got to go to shout out to my new friend from Shreveport. He and I crossed together in Tyler on Saturday. Terrence T-Mac, they call him T-Mac, over in Shreveport. I actually saw Terrence at Nationals in Vegas when I was up there in July. Watched him shoot an 804 in doubles, and that's a difficult shot. Now he struggled Saturday at Green Acres. I don't think he made the cut. In fact, I know he didn't make the cut. But 804 in Nationals is pretty sweet. He was on a pair right next to Gary Faulkner. Gary Faulkner is a left-hander. He's on the Storm, Team Storm, I guess you might say. On staff with Storm, he shot a real nice, like an 820 or something like that. So I happened to be down there that morning watching. So I got to watch some really good bowling early in the morning at South Point in Las Vegas, Nevada. If you've never been to Nationals, it is a fun thing to do. Don't expect to shoot in Nationals like you do at your home house. Most likely not going to happen. All right, well, we got you now. Now, Bex, we got you. Gonna come. Well, the bad news is this is the last week for anybody being able to come out and bowl this. After tonight, next week is the final round, or what are the champions round, and you have to qualify points wise to be able to get there. So, okay, yeah. Victor shot a 209. Sambo, who cashed in Jonesboro this weekend at the PBA Regional, is one of the last ones to finish up. Looks like he can go out with a 192. See what he does. He's throwing urethane. Then he strikes. Second ball. I don't know the other guy that's bowling with him. He can actually shoot 210 if he strikes out. And he's also a left-hander. So we've got looks like we got 4 lefties. Like I said, I don't know that gentleman bowling with Sambo. 550 ought to be enough. In fact, I think 550 is probably too high. It's probably going to be more like 530. Sambo kind of, I can't call it a shredded rack. It wasn't. It was wasn't a real pretty strike. So we'll sit around here and talk while we're talking about sponsors. Also, leagues are going to be starting up here pretty quick. If you want to look sharp, no, you haven't. You've not been out of it too long. You're not even old enough to have been out of it too long. I mean, we expect to see you bowling in a league somewhere this fall. We hope to see you that way anyway. All right, so leagues are starting up later this month, first part of September, depending on what house you bowl in. If you want your team to look its best, go to IamBowling.com. IamBowling.com. Pick out a jersey. Once you get all that done, when you get to the checkout, go to the coupon code box and type in ETXBowling. ETXBowling. That'll take 20% off your total ticket when you get ready to pay. So 20% off, just hit that ETXBowling coupon code. They've got hundreds of jersey styles to pick from. You can put your, if you want to, put your favorite ball logo on the front. Put your name on the back if you choose. Lots of items. I'm wearing an I Am Bowling shirt tonight. It is actually the Texas State USBC tournament I Am Bowling shirt. I'll flip it around here in a second, let you see it. The jerseys are hand sewn in the USA in Las Vegas. It's a great group of guys and girls. Shannon Pluhowski, the PWBA Pro Bowler, is marketing director for I Am Bowling. Also, shout out to Motive Bowling for all they've done for us at ETX Bowling with ball giveaways for tournaments, other giveaways, and just general support of our little live stream that we do here. They've got some pretty good stuff that's just come out. If you haven't been paying attention, they just released the Blue Coral Venom back earlier in the summer. That's a great league shot ball. They've also got the green. What is that green ball? I was watching one of the girls yesterday throwing it. You'll have to go to their website because it escapes me right now. But Motive's got that ball just came out the last. I want to say Primal, but that's not right. That is not that line. It's the Pride, the green Pride. It's a pearl ball. It's nice. During Nationals, Nathan Bohr, pro bowler out of Austin, Texas, shot an 820-something in Nationals, and he used the Pride, the original Pride, the OG Pride, all three games. I got to watch him bowl. He happened to be up there at the same time I was. And he killed it with his he was using the original Pride. Graham, I'm not sure what the name of the green Pride is other than Green Pride. Oh, there we go. So you are going to bowl on Wednesday. There you all right, see? Jody's League. And then you're going to do Travel League. Awesome. Travel League kicks up, I know men's Travel League, I think, kicks up this weekend. Man, it seems too soon. I could be wrong. Maybe next weekend. Wednesday Night League, those are good leagues. A little bit smaller leagues over in Tyler. On Wednesday. Tuesday and Thursday, the house is full, as is the case over here at Old Bowl in Longview. Tuesday nights, the Mega Bucks or Big Bucks League over here, and 5-man team, and it's full house. Big money league. In Tyler, we have a full house on Thursday. It's a 4-person team, mixed. Got to have one of the opposite sex on your team. We are getting ready. It looks like I'm not sure what they're doing there. Are they going to redo are they trying something new? Are they going to put names in and have us move around? I'm not sure what they're doing. We'll find out here in a second. I'm sure that I will get notified in a minute. Slide that down just a touch. Well, we don't even need it slid down, do we? You don't need the top of that. A little bit crooked on that. I got that camera on the scoreboard as straight as I could get it, but we're just a little bit cockeyed. So those of you that are OCD, I hope you'll forgive me for that. I am one of those. It's going to drive me nuts, and there's nothing I can do about it without tearing it down and starting over. So that little crooked scoreboard is just going to have to stay up there. See how bad it looks. Ooh, it looks really bad. And it cuts off the bottom. Let's see if I can't fix that. I suspect we're about to hear. You know what? I'm also a little bit out of focus. Looks like on the lane, so I'm going to try to fix that. Flying solo tonight. Terry has a ankle injury, so let's see if I can get a little bit sharper picture on the pins.
Okay, bowlers. The cut, 504. 504. On lanes 19 and 20, Leroy, Crystal, and Jose.
The cut was 504.
21 and 22, Sambo, Cody Norton, and Brad. 23-24, Jeremy, Danny Lilly, and John Fox. 25-26, Victor, Jody, and Jason Price. 27-28, Ethan, Savannah, and Taylor. And 29 and 30, Carrie, Mike, and Tommy Cureton. Just a reminder, the finals next week, $60 entry, top 48. You must prepay by Friday, or the spots will open up to those behind you. It does have to be prepaid before Friday. By Friday.
Why we gotta be so high? Man, I don't know how you're gonna do it all the time. I don't think you're gonna be
Yeah, that was a great shot. That was a great shot.
It's not going off yet. I'm not sure exactly what.
It appears that the scores are not really getting much better. I struggled, but looking at the scoreboards, I'm not seeing a lot of big games. Seeing a lot of folks struggling. Let's see what's going on here. Logan's watching from Grand Prairie. What do you say, Logan? How are you tonight? September 10th, Corsicana. That I'm assuming, Bex, you're talking about Women's Travel League. Or am I wrong? I think Men's Travel League starts. I don't know. I'll figure it out in a minute. All right. You can see over on 25 and 26. It's like Victor may have found a little sweet spot over there, and he's got a 5-bagger going into the 10th frame. Lots of 140s, 150s. A few games over that, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of them. I shot 152, in case you're wondering. I'm put myself behind the 8 ball. I missed a single pin in the 10th frame. One I should have made. I don't know what happened. Anyway, we'll move on. Big game in the second round, and I'll be in the finals. We're waiting on this final ball from Victor. And now we know he shoots 213. Victor's probably going to be, he is the high scorer after the first game of round 2. So it's on to game 2. And by the way, if you're watching us on Facebook, when you get a minute, flip over to YouTube and like and subscribe to our channel over on YouTube. We're trying to build up our subscriber base over there. We'd love to have you along for that. Hope you can see the scoreboard okay. Like I said, it's a little crooked. It's the best I could get. I'm going to have to work on that. One little thing that holds that particular camera, I just can't get it past that spot. Have to work on that a little bit. Next week, the big week. Game 2. Round 2, game 2. I'll give you a game 1 cut line here in just a second, as soon as Troy gets it to me.
numbers after game one, the cut, 185, 185.
Now, mentally, with we walk away, try to go over the running board or something like that, and then see what would happen. Line up left, throw across the field a little bit, and aim for the right side. But if you aim for the right side, it's not going to the left of it.
Yeah.
I didn't bowl last week, I was 50 under, I missed 2 other weeks. I never played. I only found out it was at 9 something, so I'll kind of like make the time. You have to make the time. Yeah, so if you make the time, you're not good. I don't know. Yeah. 7 days. I'm like 30. I can make it. If I punch out, I'll see 2 great teams back to back. I gotta punch out today.
All right. Well, most likely I'll be announcing the final game. The way it appears to me, I did shoot 192 the last game, but there's some pretty big scores. I struggled that first game, so look, I'm going to say the cut's probably going to be somewhere around 370, probably around 370. Although there were some big scores the second game, there were a lot of low scores as well. So it could be I could be wrong. I don't know what the cut's going to be. Let's see. Quick math in my head. 340, 44. I think I'm sitting at 357. So for those of you keeping score at home, there you go. All right, so I was saying earlier, my OCD is kicking in, and it's really bugging me that camera that's shooting the video of the scoreboard is crooked, and there's absolutely not one thing I can do about it. So we're just going to have to deal with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to at least make it a little bit larger so you can at least see what's going on both sides. Let's see. We're going to have 5 players. So we're going to need every bit of that. See what that does. See if that helps a little bit. Still crooked. Doggone it. Did I make the cut? I made the first round cut, Logan. It appears 357 is where I am. I think I figured the math in my head. I think the cut's probably going to be somewhere around 380. So I'm not going to be in the finals, but I'll be more than happy to bring the final game to you guys and girls. And once again, we really appreciate you watching. We appreciate you guys supporting our YouTube channel. If you haven't done so, flip over to YouTube, like and subscribe. And all that does, well, one thing is it'll give you a notification when we have a live stream coming up. We don't hit you with, hundreds of things a week. It's only, a couple times a month typically, except in the summer we do this Monday night mayhem over at the Oil Bowl. And we bring you the Clash over in Tyler in the fall, and we try to bring tournaments. Now, there's been an internet issue at Green Acres ongoing, and it's not Green Acres. It is our friends at Suddenlink/Optimum/Altice. And they are the internet's whipping boy right now. If you have Suddenlink and you're happy with their service, you are one of the very few people in
the numbers.
Time.
The cut, 374. 374.
All right. Cut is 374.
On 27 and 28, Sambo, Crystal, Victor,
Sambo
Jody,
killed it, by the way.
Cody
He shot
Ethan,
245. He was on my
Jose,
page.
Gary, and Tommy Curtin.
All right, so we'll have names up here shortly to bring you the last game on 27 and 28.
Made the cut in here.
So we've got a big match coming. Some names that you don't see in the final round all that often. But you guys hang with us. You're going to see some good bowling here. They are on a sports shot that has now had 5 games bowled on it. This will be game number 6, and it's going to be interesting. Oh, Tommy made the cut. Looks like he's bringing his equipment down here for the finals. One for the old team. Leroy from Tyler's been here tonight. He made the first round cut. Oh, did not make the second round cut. All right, here we go. Sambo, 455. He killed it, man. He just had a great 2 games. Like I said, I was crossing with him. Crystal Morgan, with her handicap put her at 436. She's a number 2 qualifier. Victor Arcos is in here. Jody Parker. There's a name we don't see real often. Cody Norton is in the top 9. Ethan Pash is in the top 9. Jose Marrero, Kerry Green. Tommy Curtin was the cut line at 374. Tommy, big Tommy. Tommy and I crossed in the first round. What a great guy he is.
I still have about 14 people drop out anyway.
So we've got Trey's head in the pic. Now his smiling face in the picture. He will be putting names and handicaps in, so you will all be able to see what's what. And while he's doing that, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to run over and put my equipment away, change my shoes, and I will see you before the first ball is thrown. All right, let's get ready for the final round here. Sambo gets no help. Ethan gets no help handicap-wise. And Victor gets no help. So, like I said, I was bowling with Sambo. So, I'm just going to go out right now and say he's the one to beat. Once he finds it, and he will find it fast. Yep, I'm going to agree with you there, Logan. Although Ethan starts off with a blistering strike. The only thing I see that could make this game interesting quickly is a large amount of handicap from Crystal, and I'm not really sure why Charlie Hoot is calling me on my cell phone. Let's find out. Hello? Yeah? It is? Oh, all right. Oh, looks good from here. All right. Yeah, I'll work on it. Bye. All right. So Charlie calls me and tells me it's blurry. So if you guys are having an issue, let's see if it's his internet connection or if it's something that I've done or we're doing here. So I'm seeing a good picture personally. So if you guys are seeing something different, let me know quickly. I'll try to get it fixed. So Jose covers his spare. Sambo missed his. Man, that's a early mistake. He just Crystal spares. So Crystal gets a couple of spares early. She's going to take a mammoth-sized lead. Yeah, Charlie, I think that was yours. I think that was you, buddy. I'm sitting here looking at our live stream on my phone, and it's good. So that must be your connection. All right, back to the action. Let's see. Ethan, so far in the first frame, is the only strike. Victor, who finished, I think, with the back 5 on the second game of the second round. He was on 25 and 26. He's taking his time. Victor's in the finals week after week. He is one of the bowlers to beat here at Oil Bowl for the Mayhem. Oh, and he trips the 4. Looked like the 8-pin kind of did a whirly bird and tripped the 4 out. Oh, Tommy gets a strike. By the way, Charlie, appreciate you taking the time to call me and tell me that. I do believe it was your connection, though. I think we're in good shape here. The internet at the Oil Bowl in Longview is awesome. Yeah, that was, if it was blurry, it was probably on your end, like I said. All right. Jody Parker using the Venom Shock. He's playing an inside line. A little different. Came in a touch high, left the 4-pin. No luck tripping it out. Sambo flagged I believe it was a 5-pin he missed in the first frame. Soft hand. Oh, he gets the Brooklyn trip 4-7. Jody covers. Jody bowls out of Texarkana, so does Sambo. Not really sure where Cody bowls out of, but I believe it's here in Longview. I could be wrong. Oh, the 10-pin stands up in all of its statuesque ugliness. Crystal, she spared in her first frame. And she leaves a 10-pin. Oh, mercy. Check that ball for a gash. Not a cut, but a gash. Sucker is going to be cut so bad it might bleed out. Picture is always great on YouTube, Carol. Especially it's Facebook limits how. And this is because I'm not technical. I'm a little bit technical, but not really real technical. But oh, another 5-pin. How about that? So the maximum picture quality on Facebook is 720. That's the best it can be. No matter what you're streaming at, it's going to be 720p on Facebook. Oh, and a Brooklyn strike for Victor starts off with a double. The Mount Pleasant Motorhead. Oh, 5-pin covers. Ethan. So when you go over, Dalton's online. Hey, Dalton, what's up, my man? So when you go on to YouTube, you actually can get up to 4K. Most streams are at 1080. And like I said, I'm not trying to get technical because that's not what I do. But anyway, here's the Rocket Man. Jose the Rocket Man. And I think he's also out of Texarkana, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Jody starts off 9 spare, leaves an 8-pin, covers. 9 spare, 9 spare. Hey, you know what? In this particular environment, spares win. Strikes are at a premium. You got to make your spares. You got to leave yourself makeable spares. That's the big trick. Leaving yourself something you can cover. Cody with the big swing. Comes in missing the head pin, leaving the 1-2. Could have been a PBA washout. Seen that a couple of times tonight. The other lefty, Carey, with the pink Black Widow. Pink Black Widow, I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure what Cody's throwing. He covers the 1-2. Tommy Curitan. Tommy and I bowled the first round together. He's a super guy. He's a big guy. He's big enough to cover up and not allow us to see the shot. So he did leave the PBA washout, the 1-2-10. Something similar anyway. Couldn't climb the hill. Another 1-2-10. Now that's the danger of trying to throw the big wheel on a 36-foot flooded pattern. Oh, Tommy just makes it look like he does that all the time. See what Ethan can do with his. Oh, he covers a 2. All right. Sambo has a chance to double up here. Gain some ground on everybody but Victor. To beat Crystal, just throw it out there. To beat Crystal, these guys are going to have to string some strikes. She's got a 56-pin head start. Good off his hand. Oh, it came in light. Not going to roll the 3. Here comes Rocket Man. Jose. Got 2 lefties in the I'm sorry, 3 lefties, because Jose is technically left-handed, but he's throwing it right up the middle, so not sure that even matters that he's left-handed. All right. crossing over, and the 8-pin rolls onto the, or it actually just tips the 7 out.
Yeah, I see that.
Crystal's going to cross over. Leaving herself double wood. A 3-9. Big Tommy's up on the right lane. That may, yep, covers. So Crystal is clean through the first 3 frames. That's huge. For the big guns to be able to, oh, this is the head pin. 1-2-8 stand for Tommy. Victor's on a double. Three-bagger turkey for Victor. The Mount Pleasant Madman. Oh, off the wall. Off the wall. 1-2-8 fall. Covers a 1-2 with, actually just hit the ball, just hit the 1 pin, the head pin. Head pin hits the 2 hits the wall, bounces back, and takes out the 8. So that is not the way it's drawn up in the textbook, in case you're wondering. Oh, out of trouble. Could have been a pretty tough split. So Jody's the only one trying to play inside of on this pattern. Not going to get much movement on the inside. Covers. So Jody's clean through the first 3. 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 spare. Pretty darn consistent. At this point, Crystal would still be our leader. For Sambo to get there, he's going to have to string them. He had a great final game of the second round, 245. Oh, no. Disaster strikes. 279. It's makeable, not probable. Cody's trying to get in that line with Jody. He got way inside there. Left a baby split. Sambo tried to throw the old 2-handed backup ball at the split with results of nothing. Blanked. You know, he came really close to missing both of those. Went right in between them. All right. Crystal leaves 1-2-10. She still has a sizable lead. However, Victor is quickly closing that gap. Really good shot from Ethan. Crystal's first open. She's still our leader. Like I said, Victor is he is closing that gap. Here comes the Jose the Rocket Man Marrero. Oh, that bird dog. That bird dog. It was this dog. It was this dog. I don't know what happened, but it was. I don't have any idea what happened, but man, that bird dog was fierce. Just had a horrible vision, and he missed it. That's tough right there. Our sound effects aren't working tonight. They worked last week, but they're not working tonight. I don't know. They're a little temperamental. Much better shot for Jody. First strike for him. Oh, no, it covers. Sure looked like that was going to whiff to the right, but it didn't. Left side pocket leaves a 6-pin for Cody. Cody has what looks like a badge tattooed on his right calf. To find out what that means, there's got to be some kind of symbolism there. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it rolled back. All right. Looked like it was going to get out and stay out, but it eased back over. Big Tommy opens. That's his first open. Starting the 5th frame, Ethan up on the right side. Oh, and he rolled the 2. Rolled the 2. Beautiful shot. He loves. Apparently, he likes playing the twig because he is playing out on 5, and that's the shot. Sambo, nice and soft. He played the Brooklyn side. Back on the strike train. Rules say he has to take it, so. See where we are now. Crystal still has the lead, but it's dwindling quickly. Actually, Jose's making the run at her now. Nine pin. Uh-oh, that got out. It's not going to make it back. I played out there today, and it doesn't come back from there. Gary's still in the hunt, though. He gets a little handicap. Two back-to-back opens for Crystal. That's going to probably knock her out of the lead. In fact, it will knock her out. Let's see where we are now. Oh, open for Carrie. Carrie is close to second. Victor had missed the 10 pin in the 4th frame after starting off with a turkey. So he's really close at this point. So, another 10 pin. Wow. Uh-oh, that's not going to climb the hill. All right. Up-to-date points from our status from Troy.
These are blacked out, or who are bowling now.
Oh, okay.
These
So we
are
don't
the
know.
points that 1 through 9 get.
Okay.
So basically, 5 people cannot go.
You lost me.
Right here.
Yeah.
So these people down here knock the next 5 out.
Oh, so some of these that are bowling now are not. They have not hit. Okay.
Correct.
All right. All right. So just to kind of give you a heads up, Cody Reed is the points leader going into the final week. Denny Lilly, Charlie Hoot, Jason Price, Victor Arcos, Tiger Stovall, Derek Torrey, JT Bryant, Terry Nick, Drew Hughes. Oh. 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. Wow, that's a tough one.
I was looking at the point standings. I'm the only one.
Victor's in stealth mode. He sneaks up behind people and scares the crap out of them. Oh man! All of a sudden, the corner pins are they're stuck down with JB Weld or something. Cody Reed's your biggest fan right now, Victor. Jody takes 2. All right. Where did I stop? Drew Hughes, Ken Messer, Dimitri Cotillas, Richard Lang, Brad Hall, J.D. Stovall, Taylor McKinley, Ashley Smith. And I'm not going to. That's the top 4. But the cut line is 219 points. All right. Sambo covers his spare, but unless he strings some strikes, he cannot overcome the handicaps that are posted. Oh, he nudges out the 10. I mean, he just kind of nudges it out. It's kind of like statistician. There, I said it. Oh, Crystal Marks. Still keeping the pressure on the boys. Dalton Autry is in the cut line. He's at 47 right now. So now there are some bowlers tonight that can knock some of the bottom few out. 4-pin. Sambo can knock somebody out. Sambo is outside of the cut. He does have enough games. He just doesn't have enough points. He's gonna make a major move tonight. There's a strike from Victor. So Victor says, "Don't leave the 10-pin, just strike, dummy." Oh, and he missed it. Go, Ethan. Kerry Green can do some damage to the bottom 3 or 4 bowlers tonight in the top 48. Tommy Curitan can do some damage. So these guys all have crossing over for a strike. Jody gets back in the mark department. Four pin, Jose. Will, it's got him grayed out, but I don't see Will up there bowling now, so I'm not sure what that is. Oh, and a 10-pin. It could have been a lot worse. He went right through the nose. Oh, I missed it. He missed it. Carey comes back with the strike. Still trailing some. Crystal, with her strike, has maintained her lead. She is 6 ahead of Jose. Pretty ball right there. Nice shot. Here comes Tommy with a slow roller. A lot of noise for a strike. Jose strikes. Looks like that might have put him in the lead. Depending on what Crystal does. Crystal is hanging in there. She's right there. We need some strikes at a sandball. All of a sudden, he has just lost it. He was. Carey misses the head pin. Uh-oh. Oh, no, he covered it. Looked like it was left off his hand. I'm sorry, right off his hand. And it wasn't. Carey pulls out the urethane for the spare and field goal. Scores are rough in this final. I was expecting some big scores because second round the scores were pretty good. Crystal, slow roller up the. Oh, the 7 fell. So all she has left is a 5 pin to work on. Tommy's going to let the left lane catch up a little bit. So for Victor to get back in this, he's going to need a little help. He's going to need some strikes. Look at that ball turn. Wow. All right. Jose takes the lead sitting on the bench at this point. Appreciate all you guys watching. By the way, if you're watching on Facebook, flip over to YouTube. Grab our channel. It's ETXBowling on YouTube. ETXBowling. Oh, it came in high, leaving a 610. ETXBowling, and that will get you right to our channel. If you would be so kind as to click that subscribe button. Trying to build our YouTube subscriber base up. So click that subscribe button, and while you're there, go ahead and hit the like. All right. Covers a 610, no problem. Puts Victor solidly in third at this point. Jody can double up. Tommy was riding that rail. Tommy, didn't you pick that up?
I did.
It
Hey, hurt, man.
Got to watch these automatic scorekeepers. Sometimes they'll take points off the board. There we go. Got to take care of our seniors, you know, because he and I are in the same boat there. Oh, 10 pin, you dirty dog. Doggone it. Somebody get out a 9mm and take care of that thing. Hate that 10 pin. Get a 12 gauge out. That way, if you leave it anything else. Bam, covers. I'm wondering what's going on lane 28. Looks like the curtain, the back curtain is down. I don't know if that's if it's up. Here he comes. That guy a chance to fix it. There he goes. All right. McKinnick does the right thing. He drops the sweep, turns the light off to alert the bowler not to get up there and attempt to throw a ball while he fixes that. Oh, he tugged the you-know-what out of that one. And it crossed over for a strike. It's almost like he did it on purpose. All right, 2/3 of the way done. Let's check it out. Crystal still holds a narrow lead. Probably gonna lose the lead to Jose in the 8th unless something happens that we're not counting on. Let's see. Check the rest of this out. We've got that's about it right now. We got, looks like a 3-way shot for first with Crystal, Jose, and Victor. Ball comes in. Hit them thin and watch them spin. Crystal right through the nose, gets lucky to only leave a 6-pin. Comes Jose on the left lane. Leaves a 6. Ethan's got a double. He could be a spoiler here. Uh-oh. Crystal has run out of steam or something. Jose's our new leader. See what Victor can. Victor needs a strike in a bad way. To the left. Oh, and the 10-pin stays. He crossed over. It was a bad shot, but he crossed over. Could have struck, and once again, the old 10-pin. There's a split for carry. The old 3-6-7. Victor covers a 10.
Can't get a 10-pin.
So Vic's down 26. Down 26 to Jose. Both on marks in the 8th frame. Go either way. Jody continues to try to play that inside line that basically playing right up about 14. And he's the only one trying that. They got him this far, so I'm not going to say anything about it. Greek Church for Tommy. That'll pretty much knock him out of any chance. What are the scores? Let's see. Jose's in the lead, 161 in the 8th with the mark. Victor at 135 in the 8th, also with the mark. Ethan's at 102. That's in the 6th. He's working on a double, so he can slide in there and be the spoiler in this whole thing. Jody's at 126 with the mark. Nice ball from Cody. All right, so he puts up a double. Cody's at 101 in the 6th with a double. So we got two guys that can come from the middle of the pack, and if they continue on the strike string, they could actually pull this thing out. Sambo has finally found something. Ethan's up on the right lane. Oh, he didn't like it. With good reason. He leaves a 3. Kind of went right through the beak. All right, so that'll puts him pretty down. Well, let's see. He's got to deal with some handicap issues that Jose's got that Ethan does not have the luxury of. All right, so Ethan's at 131 in the 7th. Jose's at 161 in the 7th. So there's a 30-pin difference there. Oh, Crystal covers the big rail. Picket fence. You can't count her out yet. That's a big mark. 1, 2, 4 for Jose. Scores are tightening up a little bit. Jose still kind of got the if he stays clean, I don't think he can be beat at this point. Double wood for Victor. Victor's slowly sliding out of the top. I say that, he's still in second. Going to the 10th. Let's see where we are. Jose has a 14-pin lead over Crystal. He has a 27-pin lead over Ethan. Kerry crosses over for a strike. Jody can... If Jody can string a couple of strikes, he can at least keep everybody ahead of him honest. He's way inside of his target there. He was almost on 20. Tommy leaves a 1-2-8. All right, Jody. Jody, I can't get there. He's 144 in the 9th. Best he can do is 94. Goes off the sheet. Cody can make it interesting if he can string some strikes here. 9th frame for Cody.
Did you tell him it's your birthday?
What happens? Oh, 10 pin. Needs to cover it.
It's my birthday.
Well, happy birthday. How old are you? 5? What's your name?
Gemma.
Gemma. All right. Gemma is 5 today. 10th frame. Sambo's on a double. Do it bad. Could even get lucky on that. Left a 7 pin. So that's going to do it for Cody. Misses the 10. So that's going to leave it up to pretty much Jose and Crystal to battle it out. Crystal's down 14. So all Jose needs to do is get good count. And if he marks, it's over. But good count's probably going to be enough. Sambo will finish with potential 181. Does that make the scores easier for you guys to read now that it's almost over? I kept it small earlier because I don't know why. Oh. Well, stop the presses. You may have a do a little math here. Ethan can finish with 201. Jose's at 178. 88. Yeah, Ethan is forcing Jose to mark because he's at 88. It's not true. All Jose needs is a 6 count in the first ball to beat Ethan. Crystal can put some pressure on if she can strike here. 200 on the nose.
Jimbo, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Love you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
It's your birthday too? It's your birthday also? Today.
Yeah.
Awesome. Happy birthday to Victor Arcos. 39. All right. Well, that will pretty much secure Jose's win here. We wrap this baby up. I think we had one of the biggest. Just watching the live feed, the count when you add all of the different sites that we go to, because we feed this to 3 different sites. Looks like we had one of the biggest crowds we've had watching tonight. Thank you all for hanging on. One of the nice things about it in this particular format is we finished pretty quick. So nobody's really up past their bedtimes tonight, hopefully. Now Victor figures out how to knock out the 10 pin. Too little, too late. I'm afraid. Reminder that next week is the finals week. If you made the top 48, you are invited to come back. They ask that you get your money paid in by this Friday so they can make sure they get 48. They're going to fill the field. So if you, for whatever reason, qualified but can't make it, they're going to skip down to the next person that will, that'll pay. So that's very important that you get a hold of Trey. Let them know you plan to bowl. Get your spot secured for next week. Next week is the big week. ETXBowling is going to be providing pulled pork. The Oil Bowl is going to be providing the sides, beans and coleslaw and such. And it's going to be fun. We're also going to have, I've requested a big red cake from Sue Price. I'm hoping that she comes through with us. I think she's going to do 2 cakes. She's going to do a big red cake because that's kind of my thing. Big red's my thing. And the other cake, she said, and they've already left, so I don't know what that was, but it sounded delicious. Now, last week she made a honey bun cake that was melt in your mouth good. Sarah's up. Hospital entertainment. Well, help us out here. Do we have a baby? Nudging out the 7. Jody Parker. I asked a question. Do we have a baby? Do we have a baby? Sarah Dorsey is Andrew Turner's wife, and she's in the hospital.
Really?
Well,
Having
she's
a baby?
having a baby. Oh, there we go. Yes, Reagan was 7 pounds 3 ounces, 19 1/4 inches long, and I got everything but the time of birth there, Sarah.
Congratulations.
All of us at ETXBowling and Victor Arcos say congratulations.
2 10 pins cost me.
What's that?
2 10 pins. Those
Oh, they cost you. That's right.
That cost
Victor's
me.
birthday today, and he should have won if he'd have covered those darn 10 pins.
It is what it is.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yep. We'll never hear the end of this one.
Oh, no. The Rocket Man. All right, so we're wrapping it up. Jody doubles up in the 10th. He can act. What can he do? He can sneak ahead of. He can sneak ahead of Victor with the strike, and he's most likely going to slide ahead of Crystal. All right, so when was Reagan born there, Sarah? All right. That 8 pin cost him, or 8 count cost him I don't know if he realizes it, but it cost him a place. 9 count would have tied for 3rd. 8 count puts him in 4th. So, Jose's your winner. Ethan comes in 2nd. Victor Arcos is in 3rd. Jody Parker in 4th. In 5th will be Crystal Morgan. In 6th, Sambo Butler. In 7th, Cody Reed. No, I'm sorry, right? Cody Reed's not even bowling. The other Cody. The other Cody Norton. He's got to pick his spare up, but that'll put him in 7th. Let's see if he does. Yep. All right. 8th place, Kerry, and in 9th with a 144, Tommy Curitan. So there we go. There's your finals, your finalists. That's the way they shake out. We'll pay out and go home here in just a second. Thank you all for watching. I truly appreciate it. I'll be back next week for the last week. The last week. Leagues will start up. If you haven't got your league jerseys, you want to make sure you look good on the lanes. Check out IamBowling.com, IamBowling.com. They have hundreds of shirt styles to pick from. When you pick your team jersey out, you place your order for your team. When you go to the checkout, the coupon code is ETXBowling. That'll save you 20%. ETXBowling is the coupon code. Also want to thank Motive Bowling for supporting our streaming efforts here with giveaways and such throughout the year. And the Rustic Axe, located inside the Champions Lounge at the Oil Bowl here in Longview. The Rustic Axe, where you can do some axe throwing. If you've never tried axe throwing, it's a lot of fun. It's a little more hard than you would expect it to be. Terry says he'll be here next week. So does that mean that he was just nervous about trying to compete on the sports shot, or did he truly have an ankle injury? Will we ever know the actual truth? All right. Troy has got the microphone. He's headed down to give us our...
All right. In 9th place, who made the cut last in the first round, last in the second round, and finished last in the finals, Mr. Tommy, $45. You got your money back. Get your shoes on first. In 8th, $50, Kerry.
That is Kerry Green. Kerry Green comes in 8th.
In 7th, $60, Mr. Cody.
Cody Norton.
6th place, $75, all going to a bar tab. Sambo. First finals all year. In 5th place, $85, Crystal
Morgan. $85.
In 4th place, Jody, $100.
12 sticks of deodorant for this place.
Jody
Just
Parker
think
out of
if you
Texas.
got 2 more pins. In 3rd place, happy birthday to the sexy Mexi, $130, Mr. Victor. In 2nd place, first-time bowler, Mr. Ethan, $190.
There you go.
And the winner, throwing rockets down the lane all night, Mr. Jose, $350.
First time winner.
Now, everybody over here had an envelope. You got an envelope, get the picture.
I'm on my way. You said 110, right?
All right. We will be taking some final pictures, and I'll be saying good night. Terry says he's coming for you. Oh, with the, with the axe. Hey, I made the first round cut tonight. You know, in fact, I was on the highest pair bowling with Sambo. Sambo, in fact, Sambo gave me a little pointer, and if he'd have given it to me a little earlier, I'd have made the final round cut. All right, we are going to wrap this thing up. Flip it back over to me just for a second while I say goodnight to everybody. We're glad you came and watched. Joined us on our live stream. We do this every week in the summer for the Monday Mayhem here at the Oil Bowl. We have a lot of fun. We'll be bringing you some tournament action also in the fall. We've got lots of good things planned. Some tournaments coming up that we'll talk about a little bit later. Got a few changes to a doubles tournament that we plan to run in October. Still planning on running it. We've just going to have to tweak the way we were going to do it. It's still going to be a doubles tournament, male-female partners. That'll be October 22nd at Green Acres in Tyler. There's a tournament coming up here at the Oil Bowl, September 17th, I believe is the date for that one. And we're going to have a Mary Broyles tournament in November here. And then we plan to have another singles event in Tyler in December. That date is tentative for December the 3rd. That's the first Saturday of December. It falls right on top of some SASBA stuff and also a PBA stop. So we're going to make it a handicap tournament to allow all of our local guys to come in and compete. And if anybody from out of town wants to come around and try as well, but we're going to flip it back over to a handicap tournament so that we can have some of our local folks come over and compete. Some of those that don't do SASBA or PBA, which is most of us. So other than that, looks like record time, 10:05. Good bowling, Tommy. And we are going to say goodnight. We're going to shut this thing down. I will see you next week. As Terry says, keep rolling the rock. God bless. Peace. We'll see you in a week, folks.